Hey guys, Rachel here from Today Joys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy summer. I know some of you are finishing up with the school year, whether your kids went to public school or you do homeschooling or you school year round and you're gearing up for another start of school. Either way, the weather is summer. Not here though, surprisingly. I'm in long sleeves. The weather is like 75 today. It's crazy, like mid to late June. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm enjoying this fall-like weather in summer. So today I'm going to talk to you about our summer plans and what I am doing with my 4 kids. I decided to come out on the porch. It is a beautiful day, like I had mentioned earlier, even though it's summer, and so I'm going to talk to you about my summer plans for our kids. So first things first, I kind of like to have a semi-schedule in the summer just so we're not just like being super lazy and laying on the couch all day. So I usually make checklists for the kids, and so this year I have checklists for my big kids and then one for London, and then I'll kind of help Kobe along the way. So I just made these. I'll have some printables available for free that you can print one out, and then I'll show you how to add in a name if you'd like to do that. For our summer checklist, it says daily checklist for summer. Show this checklist to mom. Once she initials right here, then you can have your screen time. And for our family, we allotted a certain amount of time for summer, and of course your family can do whatever you want. And so these are the things that they have to do in order to get that screen time. They have to get ready, which includes get dressed, clean your room, brush your teeth, make sure you use the timer, read your devotion or the Bible, eat breakfast, clean it up, eat lunch, clean it up. These things can kind of go in whatever order, but of course the first thing is first. Up there, read for 20 minutes. They have their regular chores, which they know what to do in our family, and then an assigned chore, which is something that I'll assign every day outside for 2 hours, but if they are outside longer, then that's great. Be creative, build, make, paint, etc. They can do that outside for their 2-hour time. And then do a page or more in your summer workbook, and then at the end, when all this is done, then a 5-minute cleanup with all the messes that might have got out again. So Lincoln and Julia's both say that for their summer checklist. London, since she can't read yet, is a visual checklist. So she will just see the things and she will check them off. And we are using these wet erase markers, but you could use dry erase too. And so when the big kids or London, they'll just check it off with the marker as they go along. For their summer workbooks, this is what I have for London: Explode the Code, and this phonics book as we move on into kindergarten next year. For homeschooling her, I just want her to have some more foundation with phonics and letters, and so we've already started this. So I used Explode the Code with my big kids, so I want to use that with her, and we'll use this even in the school year, but we're just starting now here and there. We're gonna do 1 page from each book, and if she'd like to do more, then that's great. And then this is a phonics one, and I will show you example. So it says sounds of S, and then it says that this is the sun and it makes the S sounds. And it says circle the pictures that start with S. So she had a lot of fun doing that. So it's kind of like activities like that in this book, and that's what she will do. And then my big kids, I've got these summer bridge activities, and I just like it as kind of like a refresher and to not kind of lose everything that you just learned. That might be like a more teachery mindset in me, but we have incentives on how we use these for the big kids and for London, of course, but it will show some goals that they have in here for each section, and then you put a sticker there when you've reached it. And we have come up with our own incentives on if you actually do these 3 goals for each section. So it has 3 sections, and we've also made a goal for the kids that if they complete a section, then they earn some money. And so that's an incentive for them. If they do the book, great. If they don't, then that's their choice. But if they want to earn some money, then they can do this book. So that's what we did. If you use these type of things, you can use them however you want, of course. that's just how we're using them. We're also going to be participating in summer reading programs, of course, at local libraries. You can sign up at those in your own town, and ours gives a little booklet at the end, and it has coupons for things in the community like frozen yogurt, a trip to the zoo, a trip to the fair, stuff like that that's cheaper for us if they do those things. So a summer reading program, and then also Barnes & Noble, well, at least they did last year, and I'm assuming they do this year. If they do, I'll leave a link below. They do a summer reading program, and then once your child completes that, they actually get a real free book that they get to pick out of a few books in their age range or grade range. So that is an awesome deal. Also, in case you didn't know, Barnes & Noble has a program for teachers, and if you're a homeschool teacher, that counts, that you get a discount, and I believe that it's 10% off. So make sure you check that out next time you're at your local Barnes & Noble. And I think you just have to have like a proof that you're a homeschooler. So if you have a letter from the state, or if you're part of a co-op and they give you a little card or whatever, then that is what you could use. Another thing that we're going to be doing is Kids Bowl free, and you can sign up for a pass in our town, and so that's going to be like a fun free thing. I've got my list here so I don't forget anything. The next thing is church camp, which actually my kids already are at, and they're finishing up today. I'm about to go pick them up in a couple hours, and so that is a plan that's already passed by the time you're watching this. And then VBS, Vacation Bible School. I grew up doing both those things, and I find it fun for the kids to be interactive with other kids and then get to come home and tell about their experiences every day. The next thing is we're not going on any vacation this year, but I would love to go camping if we can make that work. So the other things that we're going to be doing are going on nature hikes. We have a lot of great places where we live. We're close to a national park. We're going to be going to the splash pad. We're going to be going to one of the parks has a beach area, since we don't live anywhere near a beach. It's right on the lake, and it has a little beach area with sand and everything. And just enjoying time outside, reading together, probably going to some kids' summer movies that are about $1 each person, so we'll probably do that. And that is about it. That is all of our summer plans. If you'd like to personalize a summer checklist, you can go on to PicMonkey or any kind of app. PicMonkey is not free anymore, but I use it a lot, and it's worth the charge that it costs for the year. And you can just upload your image, and I will have this printable available below. And then you just enter it in, and then you add text, pick your color that you want, your font you want, and add in the name. And then if you highlight the name, you can pick a color that you like the best, and then you can add an effect to make a shadow. You just go to the drop shadow. Oops, I did the knockout. Just go back up and fix it to the drop shadow, and then it makes it look like this. And then you can just save this and print it out for you guys to use. Well, thank you guys so much for watching our summer plans. I'd love to know what your summer plans are. What are you doing with your kids this summer? If you're traveling anywhere, let me know. And I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.